Dude, being declared a witch would be the scariest fucking thing. Like something that you can't even defend your way out of. Like there's no answer they'll accept. Like either you're like, oh no, I'm sorry for being a witch. I renounce my witchhood. And they're like, oh, your soul is saved. Oh, I can go free. Your soul is saved, sir. Stoke the fire. Like they're gonna burn you alive either way. It's just how long are they gonna torture you before is the only thing in question.
I like to think they weren't even sold on witches. That was just the way they got rid of obnoxious people. Where like some horrible dickhead in your town, it's like, I think this guy's a wizard. And they're all like, you know what? Cosign. Like, get rid of this guy. He keeps opening my sheep gate for no reason, walking away, flipping me off. Fuck this guy.
He made my sister cry. Definitely warlock.
100%. Yeah. Wizard or witch made.
Do you believe in magic? Do you believe that like there are any like devil worshipping or witchcraft people who could make things happen that otherwise supernaturally could not happen through their perhaps pacts with a demon or the Dark Lord himself and some enactment of ancient lost rituals?
I don't know. I think we'd see more of it. But then again, how would you know if you'd seen magic or not? So I don't really know.
I mean, we do see a lot of evil people coming to great power.
That's fair. I don't even think you need magic for that, though. You just need like ruthlessness and a lack of morality.
Magic would help.
Magic would absolutely help. Magic couldn't hurt in any circumstance if it's on your side.
I don't think I believe in magic.
No, but it's, during the halftime show, you would suspend that.
Right.
And and you would enjoy the show.
I don't think
the converse of that being like miraculous acts of healing and things like that would most Christians believe that ceased after the apostles died. And so if you have people that believe in miraculous powers that Jesus had and bestowed on the apostles, that similarly demonic activity that manifests in that way would have ceased around the same time. Not that there aren't, spiritual warfare things happening, but in the Christian world, we don't think that it's that.
Even in the Catholic Church, I feel like they make saints still.
They do make saints. They canonize new saints, but I don't know what the process of that looks like. I don't think that doesn't mean they think that person's magic. Like
a miracle's magic, right?
Miracle, yeah. But do you need a miracle to be canonized as a saint? Is that how it works?
They would be bestowing apostolic gifts that could be like prophecy or faith healing or the ability to pick up venomous snakes without being bitten, things like that. So you have Pentecostals and you would have some Catholics that would have that belief that they can, that rather than dying with the apostles, apostolic gifts are manually passed on by laying of hands or praying and things of that nature. So there are some people believe that. Most people in the Protestant church would be what are called cessationists, meaning that the apostolic gifts ceased when the apostles all died.
Okay, because I'm seeing here the Catholic Church recognized a miracle in May. Like last year, they recognized a miracle in India where the image of Christ's face appeared on a host. I don't know what that means.
Wait, was that? But did the person who saw it become canonized, or
an image resembling the face of Jesus appeared on a consecrated host in Kerala, India, after a 12-year investigation? It was officially declared a miracle by the church in May 2025. What you're thinking of, Taylor, is when a person does a miraculous thing, they're often recognized as a saint. Like Mother Teresa was sainted, I believe. Mm-hmm. I don't know what magic they said that, or miracle they said that.
I don't think they said she did any magic or miracle. I think it was just
miraculous
like
purity.
She was really like nice.
I heard she let children suffer in missions in like Africa and stuff.
Well, she ran a number of hospice care.
Something about suffering bringing you closer to God, which sounds like something a Cenobite would say. A little scary.
Well, I don't know about a Cenobite. I wouldn't canonize them. They seem pretty rough around the edges.
No, probably yeah.
Did you guys look at the Indian miracle?
I didn't.
Did not.
I'll give you a link. Zach can share it. I don't know how that thing got there. It looks too good to be true, but I guess that's what miracles are like. I was expecting one of the Virgin Mary things, which is basically like any Casper the Ghost silhouette sort of thing, and they call it the Virgin Mary. This is not that. This is clearly a man's face.
Sure.
I was genuinely picturing like one of those like pieces of toast from Mexico.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a face.
Chicken finger.
That's a face in there.
Yeah, I was expecting something, just, not so clearly human.
Yeah, he looks like he pitched for the Twins in the 80s. That's Dude, like, McCullister there.
Like it's good. I'm happy India got a nice little miracle, because what seems to happen there is a whole lot of rough stuff. Like, what's the opposite of a miracle? A travesty? Because there's a lot of people born with like 16 arms, and then even their own holy men, they're not Christian, they're, I guess, Hindu, but like they do that stuff where they don't clip their fingernails and everybody likes them for it, or you lift your hand in the air and you let it rot for 100 years and people like you for it. Are you serious? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know about the lift to your hand thing. Well, is that a thing?
I've seen
the lift your hand thing.
Yeah.
The thing
Zach,
is,
the lift your hand guy.
The pushback I'd give Taylor is that the uneducated like him. The Indians so I used to work in IT, and I had tons and tons of well-to-do, highly educated Indian coworkers, and that class of people protects people from the charlatans with their hand in the air. They basically go around and say, like, I'm something pretty special. I've had my hand up in the air for 16 years. Can you give me money? And they're like, tell that guy to get the fuck out of here. You don't have extra money to give him. He can get a job and put his hand down, is what the people I worked with would say. Look at that. Look what happened to his arm. He's held it up there. He basically can't lower it anymore.
Holy cow.
So skinny.
What an asshole.
I don't know if that's shopped, because that's like extra bad, but it's bad. It is bad in real life. It looks tiny there. That might be more realistic.
And you wouldn't believe it, but he's like barely wearing clothes. Like,
it looks like holding your arm up.
Nobody's working below the waist on this guy ever. Like, man,
I just
it's kind of like the
easy to put a shirt on. It's halfway there.
Yeah,
that's his hand all rotted on the right. Look, it looks like it's gray.
Circulation, maybe.
Maybe that's people like touching it with ash or something. I don't know. Maybe some ritual thing.
Birds shitting on it and stuff, dude. He's never lowering it at all.
He can't. How would he get shit on it?
The birds would shit on it from above.
The birds are, Taylor.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. I didn't hear you say the birds. I was like, I thought you said he probably just got shit on it, and I'm like, really? 50 years ago, and he didn't bring it down for a second to wipe it off before he throws it up. He looks
like he spends his days outdoors. I bet he gets shit on once a week if he's just never putting that hand down. It's going to accrue.
Once a week on a slow week. It's India. Like,
there's a lot. Yeah, that's fair.
That sucks. I would have picked my left arm.
Yeah, this is disgusting. I hate this. I don't know that this has anything to do with any particular religion or like what they actually do. I can't imagine that's part of their faith, because you only see like a handful of street rats doing that shit. I always love the snake handling that Christians do here, though, because that's about as like borderline and like wacky as I feel like Christianity gets. Like when you're dancing around with rattlesnakes, you're out there. And then you'll hear that, like,
is that a Christian thing?
Yeah. That's a very specifically Pentecostal thing.
There you go.
Oh, I thought it was just what Texans did.
Oh, no. Like, Pentecostals are...
It's more Appalachian.
Handling church, because I
see
it.
Yeah. Have you seen that at your church, Ed?
No, we don't. We believe in the cessation of apostolic gifts. So no speaking in tongues, no picking up snakes, no faith healing, things of that nature. But... there are certainly people that speak with conviction that you can.
You said no speaking in tongues, right?
Yeah.
See, we spoke in tongues at my church. Not me myself, but I observed it. I saw it.
You weren't imbued.
I was never imbued, but I seen it happen. It's a little upsetting as a child.
Well, I went to a friend's church.
You're not supposed to speak in tongues without an interpreter present. So it's one of those things that you occasionally got to shut down. But
I can't interpret. I can only mock.
Yeah. Some would argue that's the same thing in modern context.
Yeah, exactly. It sounded like he was repeating the same thing over and over. Shadarondike, it was a lot of that. Shadarondai. Like a lot of that.
Like if you want a good tongues guy, he's got to have a little bit of like fancy improv. Like
he
it
would
can't
also
be the same
go la 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 la. There'd be like a lot of like just noises. Seemingly, it was kooky.
And that is a modern interpretation that tongues is a prayer language or a way that you speak to God uniquely.
Language of God, perhaps, the angelic.
The more popular interpretation of the ability to speak in tongues is that you can go to a foreign people to tell them about God and regardless of your ability to speak their language, they will understand you. And that's a pretty compelling logic from Paul's days of, traveling the world to tell people about Jesus and them understanding when they naturally wouldn't. Kind of the
idea that the word of the Lord transcends language.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, yeah, the Tower of Babel. Sure.
And there was an argument made that they were going to release the Passion of the Christ without translations, just truly in Aramaic, because they just felt like people would understand it.
Yeah. You've seen Apocalypto.
Yeah.
You get the gist of it. You figure it out.
Dude, and Apocalypto ruled. So
it's so good. Look, Mel Gibson, if he hadn't just had those little outbursts of his, he's not only one of the best actors, he's a tremendous director. The fact that
the son of a bitch, no story structure.
They're speaking that extinct Mayan dialect throughout the film, and obviously I didn't appreciate that until I read it after the fact, but then I watch it again and I'm like, wow, this is some dead language that would have never gotten this exposure. That's cool. Like they paint this guy to be a racist, but he's done in South America with these swamp people, these jungle folk, like paying homage to their culture, their language, and I guess he tweaked it a little bit with the Spanish showing up at the end. But I like that too. That's a great ending.
Felt like there should have been a sequel there.
Yeah, I'd have watched a whole fuck Avatar. Give me three Apocalyptos. That would have been
for sure. I want to see the Spanish come aboard because, following the history, the Spanish would have been chill with our hero who escaped that, like the small tribes that were being subjugated in such a horrible way by the Aztecs.
Exactly.
And they would have been like, hey, you guys with your shiny stuff we don't understand yet. There's a bunch of real no good nicks over here sacrificing people on pyramids. How about we gather up the tribes? Everybody pissed at these folks. Let's take them down.
That's what Cortez did.
Yeah, it is.